Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video we're going to be talking about natural hair growth and my personal natural hair journey and how I grew my hair pretty fast. So a little backstory about my natural hair. I did 2 big chops within the span of 4 years just because I'm crazy impulsive and I hate kind of looking the same or keeping the same style in for too long. So my response is to chop off all my hair, right?
Just a tiny little disclaimer, I forgot to blend my makeup into my forehead and I apologize in advance.
That's a normal response, right? Chop off all your hair when you get bored of a hairstyle, right? But yeah, so my natural hair journey started in 2017 when I decided to cut off all my relaxer. And I just knew at that point for me that I was pretty much done. I was just like, came to a realization, I'm like, why am I putting this toxic whipped cream on my scalp, right? I was putting it all over my scalp and I was burning it. She was getting fried. I was putting toxic creamy crack all over my scalp. And it's just like so much pain I endure, and I feel like so much pain we endure trying to get those edges to be super straight, trying to get all the kinks out, the curls out, and it's just like, for why? We don't have to do that, right? And I came to the realization. So I chopped it off, did my big chop, and it was cool. I really enjoyed it because it was something new. Having relaxed hair is kind of boring in my opinion, just because it can only be in one way, which is straight, one way naturally. Like I could curl it with a flat iron or do bantu knots, but the bantu knots wouldn't be as textured as they are when I do bantu knots with my natural hair. So I just knew that, you know, that was missing. I was missing something, and it was natural hair because I love my curls now and I love my hair more than I've ever loved it in my life. So something that is really important that a lot of you guys miss is that products do not grow your natural hair. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. Products do not grow your hair. Products can stimulate hair growth, but they do not grow your hair, because it's just like you would watch a YouTube video, right? Your favorite YouTuber, their hair is super long, healthy, yada yada yada, and they tell you what products they use, but the tea says they're sponsored. It's a sponsored video and they're telling you what products they use, right? It's a sponsored video. Catch the tea. They tell you what products to use my discount code for 50% off, whatever it is. You buy, you know, the products, follow their exact regimen, and guess what, sis? Your hair does not look like theirs, nor is your hair growing at the rate that they claimed their hair grew. You're welcome, right? So it's just like, it doesn't work. There is a disconnect. 2 plus 2 is not equaling 4 at this point, it's equaling 6. Because something in the equation is missing, sister. Something in the equation is missing. And I'm here to tell you what it is. Products that do stimulate your natural hair growth are oils. And my favorites, or what's really helped me, is Jamaican black castor oil and olive oil. Jamaican black castor oil is pretty thick, so a little goes a long way, girl. You don't need to, you know, put a lot and saturate your entire scalp, because your hair is going to be weighed down and greasy, and you don't want your hair to be weighed down, girl. And nextly is olive oil. I love olive oil because it's a lighter oil, but it still leaves your hair looking really shiny and leaves my hair feeling super moisturized. And I put an emphasis on my hair because I care about y'all, and I'm honest and I'm truthful, because what works for me might not necessarily work for you, but I am telling you that oils do stimulate your hair growth. Next, what's super important is low manipulation hairstyles. So for me, that's protective hairstyles. Like right now, this has been my favorite one so far that I've ever done. They're faux locks and I'm loving them. Well, they're soft faux locks. But yeah, so protective styling like braids, sew-ins, wigs, and let me kind of pause, stop you right there, girl. Sometimes sew-ins and wigs are not protective styles if they're installed wrongly. If you're going to someone who is braiding your hair and they're collecting all of your edges and leaving you with nothing in return, that is not a protective style, girl. That is the opposite of a protective style. That's a harmful style, and it's not helping you in any way. So be careful of who's doing your installs and who's doing your hair, because you could be losing hair instead of gaining hair, and we don't want that. We want hair growth, we want long hair, we want healthy hair, we want good hair, and good hair is healthy. And I really hate the myth of like black people or black girls' hair don't grow. And that is really messed up, and it just goes into the whole brainwashing of black girls. Like, we can't grow our hair, why not? We're alive, we're breathing, we can grow our hair. It's just that there's a lot of misinformation out here in the internet. Like, I'm telling you, your favorite YouTubers are telling you to buy their products or to buy products of brands that sponsor them, right? And they're not necessarily even good products. Like the whole scandal with Diva Girl, right? People's hair was falling out, patches, all of that stuff. People's hair was falling out of their scalp. You have to do your research when you're buying products and investing your money into products. And going back to what I've been saying about the whole products don't matter thing, you do also have to pay attention to what you're putting on your hair. Even though it's not necessarily, in my humble opinion, matter, I would say always choose hair products that are sulfate free, because sulfates do strip your hair of its natural oils. So, you know, get sulfate free shampoo or get sulfate free conditioner. My favorite brands are Shea Moisture. I love Shea Moisture. Even though kind of in the natural hair community, a lot of girls are staying away from Shea Moisture. I think it's because of their rebranding. I really don't know too much about that. I honestly just buy what I like and use what I like, and I feel like that's important. Just because your faves or like other people, whatever, are buying or using certain products does not mean you can't try them. If you like it, buy it. If you try it and you like it, like, keep on using it. You know, the last thing it's gonna take to grow your hair is patience. You're not going to see hair growth overnight, even though I do see some of those videos that pop up and I'm just like, girl, your hair is not growing 6 inches overnight. If you're doing witchcraft, let us know, sister. Let us know if you're practicing witchcraft, because no one's hair can do that. It's just not scientifically possible, you know what I mean? So just like patience, you have to have patience, because even my hair, I had to be patient with it. Every time in the early stages of me trying to grow up my natural hair, I would get braids for like a month and I take it down and I'm looking like, what the heck? You know, what the heck is going on? I thought my hair would be long, but it wasn't, because realistically your hair only grows a couple inches like every month. So it's just like, or even 1 or even 2, it just depends on the rate of how fast your personal hair grows. So that's also
am I speaking English?
really important, is just to watch your hair, meaning pay attention to it, listen to your hair. If your hair is looking dry, moisturize it. If your ends are looking a little crusty, cut them off, girl. Cut them ends off. Cut them dry ends off. Reach the end of the video. So if I helped you out in any way, please leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. More videos coming soon. If you have any suggestions or tips on what I should film next or what you want to see more of me, please leave that down below also. And I will answer any of your questions also. So thank you, and stay tuned for my next video.